Nigeria have expired. Save yourself the shame. Stop forcing people into union. This is not the era of colonization. Biafrans are leaving this union by fire by force. This is a statement for the Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile addressing the British Commissioner to Nigeria, Ambassador Dr. Richard Montgomery, in his address yesterday. Stop deceiving the gullible ones that Nigeria has expired, that you can't force people into union that they do not bargain or that is not in accordance with their own will. What is your take on this?
Nigeria have expired. You see, this our prime minister. He is bold as his master, Onyendu Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He's a disciple to Onyendu, and he's as bold as his master. He always hit the nail at the head. What he said, Nigeria have expired. Really, Nigeria have expired. Coming to fraud document, Lord Lugard did in 1914 without consulting any Nigerian on his amalgamation chart. The few Nigerian he consulted, I think three from the two from the west, one from the Midwest, then one from the east. Currently, Akwa Ibom now. They did not contribute anything. They were just looking. He from Labour Taifa, he from Let and sign with his people that surrendered him and said this amalgamation of Nigeria, they have agreed to be one. When we did not agree to be one, we are different entities, different countries, different culture, different religion, different ideology. He forced us together because of their stupid interests, because of their stupid greediness. Now, okay, according to that thing, so-called 1914 amalgamation, Nigeria have expired in 2014. And after this amalgamation, if you want to go, you can go. If you want to stay, you can stay. But now we say we cannot stay. Since 1967, we say we cannot stay. We managed to stay. They forced us to stay, including British. They forced us to stay until the final expiration of the amalgamation. You see, British is wasn't strong for us to continue, so that they can be able to be making our resources. They can be able to stealing us. British has nothing. They only depend on the stealing. They're stealing from their colonies. And immediately someone rise up in any colony and ask for independence, the tribe of that person will be in trouble. British will build up against that person and his tribe, which is what we Biafrans are suffering in Nigeria today. Because of Zik stubbornness, Zik stupidity, one Nigeria that is not one Nigeria. Now, as the Prime Minister said, that what is called his name now, current British High Commission now,
Dr. Richard Montgomery.
Dr. Richard
is gallivanting around, of course, trying to make the impossible, claiming he is uniting different parts of the country to remain one Nigeria against their will.
That ideology have gone. When people, indigenous people that call this Nigeria have not opened their eye. Now people have opened their eye. People have seen what is going on. If you watch, even British is losing. Most of the colonies, they are not heeding to them again. They are not brainwashing people again. Now this so-called Dr. Richard should bear in mind, as our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa have told him, that now is not the era of colonization. The era of colonization have gone. He himself know. The man Richard know. British self know. Excuse me. Indigenous know. British Parliament know. Even so-called King Charles now know. But that is so-called King Charles now still want to follow the iniquity of his mother, Jezebel, Queen Elizabeth. the late Queen Elizabeth. They know that now is not the era of colonization. So what Richard is gallivanting or trying to do is to introduce the era of colonization. Era of colonization have gone. Now they are introducing era of Fulanization and Islamization of Nigerians. This is why they are using their instruments, their tools, Fulani, to subdue other tribes with bow and arrows. The era of bow and arrows have gone. Now is the era of AK-47 and AK-49. This is why you see him jumping up and down like a monkey on the tree. His counterpart, his predecessor, former British High Commissioner, Catherine Loang, or whatever she called, that prostitute called herself, jumping up and down in Nigeria in the time of Buhari. Instead of him to tell the whole world truth, he will say that it's the Fulani farmers' head crashes. Fulani farmer headmen and Fulani headmen and farmers clashes. Instead of them to tell the whole world that is undeclared war going on in Nigeria, ethnic cleansing going on in Nigeria, anarchy going on in Nigeria. She did not talk so. Genocide going on in Nigeria, mostly against the people of South Easterners, mostly against the Biafrans. Look at what is happening. Every time, Onolo, Imo State, Okigwe, Olo area, Nigeria be killing, bombing, shooting, killing, bombing. And he used that woman that time, used Nigeria as money-making machine to herself. Nigeria, we don't feed our country. Our people are suffering, but they will go and borrow money, lobbying other nations to support them to subdue Biafra, so that we will remain in remain one Nigeria, so-called one Nigeria. And we Biafrans will be the golden egg, will be the bed, laying the golden egg for British to be sucking our mineral resources in the name of Nigeria. So this man call himself Richard, whatever he is, the dictator in Nigeria, called British High Commission, because he was dictating on behalf of British. Please, if this man work can reach his ear, including the one our able Prime Minister has told him already, he should pack his baggages. He should pack his baggages and leave Nigeria. He can come back when we have finally gone out from Nigeria. Biafra will be on their own. Then he can return back to Nigeria.
As the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa said, by fire, by force, we are leaving this union that have not, of course, served the interests of anyone. Not even the Nigerians are happy with Nigeria, let alone those who have decided to leave.
Nigerians are happy with Nigerian, but the Oduduwas are not happy with Nigeria. The Arewas are not happy with Nigeria. Is it we Biafra that have been crying since decades now that we are not happy with Nigeria? So the people that are happy with Nigeria are happy. The politicians are happy with Nigeria. The politicians, the Fulanis, they are the Nigeria. They are happy with Nigeria. But the Arewas are not happy with Nigerians. The Oduduwas are not happy with Nigeria. The Biafrans are not happy with Nigeria. This is why these people are crying to leave Nigeria. But the politicians are happy with Nigeria. They want to remain in Nigeria. The Fulanis are happy with Nigeria. They want to remain in Nigeria. So they should take this man. Please let him pack his luggages, his bag. If the flight is not available in Nigeria for him to go, because I'm sure maybe British will send the king's private jet to come and carry him, because I'm sure he cannot pay a fee now in Nigeria, because not everybody can enter a plane now in Nigeria. He can cross to Cotonou and enter plane there and go back to Britain, where he come from.
Yeah, because his time is up.
The time is up. He don't need to deceive himself. The era when British will speak, we bow down, have gone. Now we can decide to ourselves. If any other nation in this so-called Nigeria cannot decide to themselves, we Biafra can decide to ourselves.